Hello. The Ardens Seasonal Influenza resources include a protocol designed to help clinicians accurately record details of the vaccine administered. In order to use this protocol, practice must first edit it to include details such as batch numbers and expiry dates. In this video, I'll show you how to complete this process. In order to edit the protocol, you must first copy the Ardens protocol to one of your own practice folders. Navigate to Configuration and select Resource Publisher. Once Resource Publisher has loaded, for practices, it will look slightly different to my screen. And to access the Ardens folder, you first need to select the Shared folder. Within the Shared folder, you will see the Ardens folders. Select the Ardens National Content New folder and navigate to the Vaccinations folder. Select the Seasonal Vaccinations Influenza 26-27 protocol. Right-click and select Copy. Navigate to a suitable practice folder. Right-click and select Paste. Now that you've copied the protocol, you should rename it to identify that this is the practice edited version of the protocol. To do this, right-click on the protocol and select Properties. You may wish to put your practice initials at the start of the name of the protocol. Once completed, select Save. We also recommend deactivating the Ardens protocol to minimize errors. To do this, navigate back to the Ardens folder, Vaccinations, right-click on the Seasonal Vaccinations Influenza 26-27 protocol, and select Status, Deactivate. To edit your local protocol, go back to your local folder, select the protocol that you have now renamed, and select Edit on the ribbon. This will open the Protocol Builder screen. This screen will appear very busy and may be a little overwhelming. However, if you follow these steps exactly, you will be fine. Use the scroll bar at the bottom of the screen to scroll to the right until you see at the top, Edit Batch Number, Expiry Date. Underneath this, you will see a multiple choice question box for each vaccine type. You will need to edit each vaccine type box for vaccines relevant to your practice. Double-click the relevant multiple choice question box. Select the first option and click Edit. Replace the X's with your batch number and expiry date. You will see that there are two left arm and right arm options. This allows you to enter a second batch number in advance when your current vaccine batch is running low, so clinicians can quickly switch between batches during clinic. You only need to use the second option if two vaccine batches are likely to be used in the same clinic. Once complete, click OK. Each of these options will have a link to an ad-coded data box. It's crucial that for each vaccine type, you also edit each of these associated ad-coded data boxes. It's these boxes that actually add the data to the patient's records. Click on the line and follow it to the relevant box. Double-click on the ad-coded data box and add the qualifiers and the details for manufacturer, expiry date, batch number, and GMS. Once complete, click OK. Repeat this for every ad-coded data box linked to the multiple choice question that you have added the batch numbers for. Remember, it's these boxes that are going to add the details to the patient's records. If you don't complete this stage, the details will not appear in the consultation. You need to repeat this complete process for each vaccine type that your practice is using. When finished, select Save and Close. You may see this warning message. Just select Yes. Finally, don't forget to activate the protocol by right-clicking, Status, Activate. This protocol is now ready to use, and each person needs to add it to their F12 key to enable them to use it. I hope you found this video helpful, but if you require any additional support, please contact our support team at support@ardens.org.uk. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.